Okay, I'm back. I've been suspended from Facebook for 3 days. Why, you ask? Well, let's see if I can make a long story short. Facebook's been getting on me about using copyrighted music and kicking me off the page for playing copyrighted music. So I decided to ask local bands and musicians, do you mind if I played your music on here? Some people have been real cool, man. Everybody's been cool so far. I wanted just like local people. So someone from Facebook told me to get a hold of this buddy Ayachi, whatever the heck he is, some musician in Sanford. And I asked him politely if I could. I told him Facebook's been cracking down on me, about using copyrighted music, and I was going to use local people, and then give them credit on my page, and tell them, hey, go like their Facebook page. It would have been good for him. But he proceeds to chew me out, and so this buddy guy replies, that he's signed with some record label, and not only would he have to deal with would I have to deal with Facebook, I would have to deal with his record label suing me. So he proceeds to tell me that it's not cool to ask artists to give their music away for free, and I'm an artist, and he says, I bet you don't give your art away for free. I do, most of it. He says it's not cool to ask. Basically, he would want me to pay him to play his music on here, on my page. I don't make any money on here. I barely sell paintings on here. Anyway, so he says that it's not cool to ask people to do it for free because I'm sure that, talking about me, that I can't pay my bills with exposure or credit, and that he's sure that I don't give my art away. So my response to him was, wow, you're a dick. What a jerk, or something like that. I wasn't nice to him after what he had just said. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I said to him. I saved the conversation, so what I'm doing is flipping back and forth to make sure I get the words right and tell you exactly how it went. So after I told him what I said back to him, he said, I'm sorry, you're a softie. Lighten up, fairy. He calls me a fairy. Apparently he doesn't like homosexual people. I think that's what he meant by that. And then he says, that's how the real world works. He says, I thought I was being respectful to you. He thought he was being respectful to me, I guess. Don't make enemies in this business. That's not how it works, man. That's the next thing he tells me. So my response was, no worries, I was only asking. I said, there's plenty of artists out there that will let me use their music. That was my reply. You see, I can't post it physically because he'll cry and turn me into Facebook again, and then I'll get kicked off again. I guess. I don't really understand why I got suspended. I'll never get that. So I'm trying to do this verbally, because I don't quit. Okay? Ha ha ha, I'm sure there is. That's his reply. Because Buddy wanted to call me a fairy and all that stuff, and tell me that's how the real world works and all that, my reply back to him was, not everyone will like me. I'm fine with that. Okay? So I guess because I was asking if I could use his music on my art page, his next thing was, hey, can I use your car tomorrow? I promise I'll bring it back. I guess that's what his way of comparing, me using his music on my page. It's only fair that he uses my car. Guy's a moron. And then he says he promises that he'll tell everyone that it's my car. Okay, so that's the same thing, I guess. He said, that's not how the world works, is it? My reply to him was, gracias. Smell you later. Then Buddy comes back and says, also, I have 9,000 followers. And I will make sure that none of them ever buy your art. Apparently, Buddy has 9 subscribers on YouTube and 300 followers. Buddy keeps going and says, after he tells me that he'll make sure no one buys my art, he says that this is what happens when you make enemies. And he tells me, I own Sanford, you're fucked. This is what he tells me. He owns Sanford. And I am effed because of it. My reply to Buddy was, wow, I got way more followers than you. Laugh out loud. And then I tried to say something else to him, but he'd already blocked me. And that's it. That's the whole conversation. I posted the conversation on Facebook so everybody could read it. He complained to Facebook, and I get suspended for 3 days. It breaks Facebook's policies. I've seen people say the most vile, vulgar, threatening things on Facebook before, and I've turned people in because of it. And I get the same reply every time, that it doesn't break Facebook's codes of conduct or whatever it is. During the bear hunt, people were posting decapitated bears and animal guts and dead animals like you wouldn't believe, and that's okay. People can spew cop hate stuff on Facebook. There's all kinds of terrible crap that's posted on Facebook every day, and people are able to get away with it. And all I did was get kicked off for showing my conversation that I had with that buddy IHG or whatever the heck his name is. I don't get it, but he'll probably see this video and then I'll get booted off of here again. So I've been warned that I need to behave or I'll get kicked off permanently. So I like the people on Facebook. I just hate Facebook. The people on there are cool, but why do you gotta be Facebook Nazis? I don't get it. And if you're gonna crack down on stuff, crack down on legitimate stuff, man. Holy cow. Anyways, my voice is still going. It's never coming back. If I get kicked off permanently, good Lord, did you see that? If I get kicked off, look for me under, let's see, trail art. If I get booted from Facebook permanently, you'll have to look for me under trail art. I don't know what else. I'm making this up off the top of my head. So why am I going to all this trouble and risking getting booted off Facebook forever? Because what happened wasn't fair. And that buddy guy's a dick, so it's worth the risk, man. You always stand up for what you believe in, no matter what. Boot me off Facebook. I don't like Facebook anyway. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. I mean, I can only post 1-minute videos on there. They've kicked me off too for playing copyrighted music. I get warned for the musicians that have allowed me to use their music. I still get warned from that because Christopher Giles, I use his music. He said it's fine. He loves it when I play his music on here, but he's signed. He's got his own, his tunes are all his tunes. They're all original, and it's copyrighted, you know. So, Chris is real cool. He's letting me play his music, but every time I play Chris's music, I get a notice from YouTube and from Facebook that if I keep playing copyrighted music, I'm going to get banned. So, I guess I'll just play crickets chirping in the background. Or I'll play nothing. You know? This is getting ridiculous. I know, maybe I'll just grab a guitar and I'll just start playing my own stuff. I've never played a guitar in my life. Maybe I'll grab, got the piano at the house, never played that before. You guys would enjoy that, wouldn't you? You see that? I'm just going to play complete elevator music. Copyright-free music. It's the worst. I hate it. Takes all the fun out of it, man. I admit it. I want to play music that I like. I want my videos to be cool and be fun. I want to keep you guys interested in the stuff that I'm painting and that I'm making. And then I'm going to use music that's going to put you to sleep? Get the hell out of here. I'm agitated. I wish there was someplace I could go other than Facebook. I don't like Facebook. Anyway. Okay, I'm at Michael's. I'm going to go get me some brushes. Trail art. Look for me there, guys, because you know I'm going to get kicked off because that Buddy guy's going to cry like a little baby. Buddy Iachi, or whatever his name is, that Sanford musician. Such a crybaby. You know, he likes to dish it out, it looked like, but couldn't take it at all. Those are the worst kind of people, aren't they? I don't like people like that. Who does? All right, I'm going to get brushes later.